What is up, everybody? And today, today it is Smackdown reactions. I'm sorry for that. I just forgot what I was going to talk about because I don't know what I do every Saturday. Duh, yeah, I do. Smackdown reactions. Okay, so Smackdown last night was all right. Again, it wasn't the best, but it was all right. So first of all, it started off with the Usos coming out, and they're talking because it's going to be a fatal four-way tag match. The winners will face the Usos at the Royal Rumble. So you have the Usos are so cool because they're like introducing everyone like it is a Los Lotharios and Berto Carrillo and Angel Garza, and then it's like, oh, it's the man with great hair, Mansoor, and his partner, Cesaro. And then they're like, oh, it's the Viking Raiders. The Usos are like mocking them. It's the Viking Raiders. And then they come out, yeah. So they're basically just introducing everyone, and who is the other guy? Who is the other team? I can't remember who the other team was. It was Cesaro, Mansoor, the Los Lotharios, can't talk, and Viking Raiders, and oh yeah, right, Jinder Mahal and Shaky, yeah. So it was them. Viking Raiders win in the end, which means I'm pretty sure they will face them at the Royal Rumble now. Viking Raiders, Usos, SmackDown Tag Team Championships, SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, pretty sure that makes sense. Yeah, and then they had this funny segment where Sami Zayn was going to do this weird stunt. How he was in a shopping cart and they had this ramp and he would fly over the ring and land on like this padding area. Yeah. So and he's like wait till I say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and he's like 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, go. Wait till I say go. Yeah. And then he's like 1, 2, 3, go. Go. Wait. I'm just checking. And he's like, shut up. And because everyone's booing. He's like, shut up. I have to check to see if it's in the right place. See if it's safe. Okay. And then Rick Boogs comes out, distracts Sami Zayn, then Shinsuke Nakamura from behind, King Shasa, because Sami Zayn's the number one contender for Shinsuke Nakamura's Intercontinental Championship. So Shinsuke, boom, King Shasa, and then Rick Boogs picks up Sami and throws him onto the padding area where Sami was supposed to land in his stun. Yeah, boom, drops him there, and yeah, and that was it. Funny segment, and then we had Aaliyah comes out in her debut. She had a match before, but this was her first singles match against Natalya. Natalya comes out with the Guinness World Records of 2022 because I forget if she made a world record sometime. She made some type of world record, so she's coming out with the Guinness World Records book saying like, I'm a world record, yeah, I mean, yeah. And then Natalya attacks Aaliyah before the match, and the ref's like, oh, no, you can't compete. And she's like, no, I can't compete. And then the match actually starts, and then Aaliyah, roll up, 1, 2, 3. Aaliyah defeats Natalya in her debut with a record-setting 3.7 seconds or something. Aaliyah defeats Natalya in her singles debut in a record-setting 3.7 seconds. Wow. Aaliyah defeats Natalya 3.7 seconds, her debut, set a new record. That was awesome. Yeah. Then we have Lita. Lita's back. She comes out. Charlotte comes out. They talk how Lita, I'm pretty sure, is going to be in the Women's Royal Rumble. And Charlotte, remember, she's also going to be in there because she said that if she wins that, because she's a champ. So usually she's the SmackDown Women's Champ. So the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble can either face her or the Raw Women's Champ. But she's actually going in it. And she says, look, if I win, I get to pick my opponent. Yeah, I get to pick my opponent who I will face at WrestleMania. And then they're talking, saying, and Lita made a joke saying, Charlotte, she's like, Charlotte, I don't know how you could do anything with that big head of yours. Yeah. And then the fans chant, big head, big head. Yeah, that's chanting big head at Charlotte. And then Charlotte talked about, remember back in SummerSlam, I actually made predictions to that. SummerSlam 2019, Charlotte versus Trish Stratus, who's Lita's friend, and Charlotte defeated Trish Stratus. Yeah, back at SummerSlam, 2019. Yeah, Charlotte beat Trish Stratus. Yeah, but then yeah, so she talked about that, and she's going to do the same thing to Lita. Yeah, and then Lita hit the twist. Actually, no, first she was going to slap Charlotte, but then she didn't, and Charlotte covered up, even though, yeah, she didn't even hit her. And then she hit the twist of fate onto Charlotte. Lita hits the twist of fate on Charlotte, sending a message to her because she will be in the Women's Royal Rumble. Both of them will, yeah, so that was cool. We had a cool little segment between because you know how Sonya Deville and Naomi hate each other. Well, Sonya hates Naomi for some reason, yeah. And she said, oh, yeah, remember, you can't touch me when I have this jacket on because I'm your boss when I have the jacket on. And she's like, you know, Naomi, I hate you because you come walking in here thinking you're the best when you're not. Or, yeah. Yeah. And then he said, and then she walks away. Adam Pearce comes in, turns up the heat or something because he's like, oh, it's cold in here. Turns up the heat, and then later, it's like hot in here because he turned up the heat. So Sonya takes off her jacket, and then Naomi walks in and she's like, oh, you don't have your jacket on anymore. Yeah. You don't have your jacket on anymore. And then Adam Pearce comes in and he's like, whoa. And then Sonya puts her jacket back on and she's like, But Adam Pearce separates them and he says, look, like all this, and then Naomi's like, I had Charlotte because remember last week Naomi fought Charlotte, and then Sonya screwed her over. She kept changing the rules, all that. Yeah. So then Sonya, Adam Pearce, Naomi says, oh, I almost had Charlotte if it wasn't for her, and Adam Pearce gives her a rematch. I'm pretty sure next week. I think next week Charlotte versus Naomi in a rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Or it's just a normal match. I forget what he said. Yeah, but so she gets a rematch against Charlotte. And this time, hopefully, Sonya won't ruin it. Yeah. But then Sheamus beats Ricochet for some reason. I don't know why WWE pushes Sheamus. Like, Sheamus, why? Like, no. Like, I don't know. Just Ricochet should beat Sheamus. What does this win do for Sheamus? Sheamus beating Ricochet does nothing for Sheamus. Like he's like Sheamus. He's been around for a long time. So, him beating Ricochet does nothing for him because he's already established his career. Ricochet should beat Sheamus. That would do something for his career. It means nothing for Sheamus to just beat Ricochet. I think. They had a cool promo package with Roman and Seth's career. They both started off in the Shield, then Seth turned on Roman. Then how Seth cashed in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 31. All of that, yeah. And then they had a Madcap Moss defeated Kofi Kingston, and then they had Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins come face to face, and they're talking like Roman say. It's also weird to see how Roman talking without Paul Heyman because over the past 2 years he's had over the past year and a half he's always had Paul Heyman by his side. Not anymore, yeah. So it's not anymore. So it's just, and he's talking. Seth's talking, saying how, oh yeah, I was climbing the ladder while you were playing like a football, yeah, because Roman played football before he came to WWE. Yeah. Well, you were playing football, and Roman called Seth a clown. He's like, you dress like a clown, you act like a clown, you are a clown, yeah. And then Roman's like, I would not face you. If anything, I wouldn't even face you. If I had to pick someone to have a big match with you, I would not pick you. I would not even pick you in your household. Which saying and then he goes, I would rather face your wife. big time Bex, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins are married now. Yeah, so he's saying he would rather face Becky Lynch, which is Seth's wife. Yeah, he would rather face her than Seth Rollins. Yeah. Imagine that big time Bex versus the Tribal Chief, the Man versus the head of the table, Roman Reigns versus Becky Lynch. I said they were on the cover of 2K20 together. Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch were on the cover of 2K20. So he said he would rather face his wife than him, which was funny. And then the Usos tried to attack Seth. Seth dodges it. Seth avoids the attack, runs away. And that was it. But yes, as you know, it's going to be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, two former partners, friends, enemies, going out at it at the Royal Rumble for the Universal Championship. As you know, it's going to be Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble. It's going to be awesome. Both Royal Rumble matches. It's going to be awesome very soon. Again, I'm not sure who's going to win it. As I said, right now, my only really pick is Big E because I really want him to win, and he's the only guy I really have to win. It's like him and Kevin Owens are my only two, Because again, who else do you have in there? Sheamus, he's not going to win. Happy Corbin, better not win. Who else? You have them. You have who else is going to win? There's no one really else, in my opinion, to win. Drew McIntyre, but he already won one 2 years ago, so I just don't see him winning again. And that's really it. Like Randy Orton? Nah, because he doesn't need it. I just don't think. Who knows? Maybe someone will return and win. Who knows? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep watching. Hopefully, I get some more thoughts on who's going to win. Yeah, but because I really want Big E to win, I just don't think it's going to happen, sadly, but I really want him to win, so yeah. But who knows? That might change, come closer to the Rumble. We shall see, guys, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Raw and SmackDown reactions and eventually Royal Rumble predictions and reactions. It's going to be awesome, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. C-Money's out.